Well, good evening, and welcome to St. James Family Worship, the perfect place for people who aren't. I thank God that you've taken the time to be a part of this devotional review tonight here at St. James Family Worship. And today's topic was Tell It Like It Could Be. A lot of people said tell it like it is, but today's topic was tell it like it could be. We have embarked upon day 312 of our open door devotional, 312 straight consecutive nights of devotionals, and I hope God has blessed you real good. Let's get started tonight in our devotional. Before I get started, heart goes out, and we're praying for the Turman family in the passing of Jerry Turman, who was almost like a big brother to me, even a father figure at times. And our heart goes out to Mamie Turman and my little sister Tara as they get ready to lay him to rest on tomorrow. We don't sorrow as them that have no hope. We know that if we die in Christ, we'll be raised with him. So keep that family in your prayers. Tonight again is day 312 of our open door devotionals. Tell it like it could be. Tell it like it could be. Our text today comes from, let me take a look. It was in Romans 4:17. Romans 4:17. God speaks of future events with as much certainty as though they were already past. Another translation said it, God quickens the dead and speaks those things and call those things that be not as though they were. Some people can be very negative. I know you probably never been around people like that, but some people can be very negative and judgmental under the banner of truth. They'll say it's truth. Under the banner of truth, they can be very negative. Some of the baddest attitudes I've ever ran into has been in church. Yeah. They will expose someone and say, I was just telling it like it is. Hey, I just speak the truth. I tell it like it is. Telling things like they are is not always the best thing. And sometimes telling it like it is can be extremely damaging to people, even if what you're telling is the truth. Instead of telling it like it is, why not do as our topic of the day says and tell it like it could be? We're created in the image and the likeness of God. We're created with dominion. God gave Adam dominion over, and he gave him creative abilities. We're in the image, so we are a reflection of God. So God is a creator, then we should be creating with the dominion power and the creative abilities that we have in our mouth. God stepped out on nothing, in darkness, chaos, and a formless situation, according to Genesis, the first chapter. Verses 1 and 2 says something like this. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. What if God would have said, when he looked at the mass of formless darkness, what if God would have said, it's dark, it's chaotic, it's formless, ain't nothing we can do about it, I'm just telling it like it is? But God didn't take that kind of approach. Matter of fact, when that happened, God, the Spirit, the Bible said, moved on the face of the water. And then God said, let there be light, and light came. He could have sat back and just said, I'm just telling it like it is. It's a dark situation. Ain't nothing we can do about it, but not God. God don't tell it like it is. God tell it like it could be. Matter of fact, God told Abraham, when Abraham had gotten old, he had given Abraham a promise and said, I'm gonna make your name great. You'll be a blessing, and the whole world gonna be blessed by you. And I'm gonna bless those that bless you, and I'm going to enrich those that enrich you. Abraham's gotten old, and they tried to speed the process of God up by giving Abraham Sarah's handmaiden Hagar, but that was just a in between meantime situation that God never ordained. But watch this. In Abraham and Sarah's later life, a son came. But what if God would have told Abraham, your son got old and rusty, and Sarah just too old. She's past childbearing years. There's no way she's going to be able to have a son. I know I told you that, but I'm just telling you like it is. You too old now. You should have got busy early, but you're too old now. But no. God, who quickens the dead, the Bible says, and call those things that be not as though they were. God changed Abraham's name and made a great nation out of him. And Israel is what God spoke. When we're trying to tell it like it is, God is talking to Abraham, telling him what it could be. And I want you to know that God is in the act of speaking over your life and telling what your life could be versus telling it like it is. Because if we told it like it is, we would be a wretch undone. If we told it like it is, we would all be sinners. But thank God, God is telling it like it could be. We're saved by grace, not of works of us, but it's the gift of God. I'm telling you, God is calling things like they could be and not like they were. What if everything was just like it is for your life? You're sick right now, and you just decide, I'm going to call it like it is. I'm not going to the doctor. I'm not going to do anything about it because I'm just telling it like it is. No, you need to tell it like it could be. Get up, do something about the situation. Speak that thing. Speak those things that are not as though they were, and watch it become what you say, because you are in the image of God. And if God speak it and it starts to happening, you are God's son, you are God's daughter, and you can speak it and it will begin to happen. Begin to speak those things as though they were and watch it happen and see, won't God perform a miracle? Quit telling it like it is and start telling it like it could be. God bless you and God keep you. It's my prayer for you tonight.